well, the X-34 here, but you can also call me Commander or Commander Noah, which and the X-34 is from a game is usually where I'm called by in games when I'm not in my other account. Um, so this video is my first video for YouTube. Hello, YouTube. This is gonna be starting off just showing some art I've drawn after the past year, and I'm gonna show how I've gone progressively better. I'll start with the first one that was from a year ago. Now, sorry for the lighting, but I don't have a really good lighting area at the moment. So this is my first attempt at early attempt at drawing dragons and snakes correctly, and some nail drawings and a scythe, I think. And the other side's better. I drew this based off a piece of art I did when I was in 8th grade. Based off of it. It was like a redo of it. Basically, the hands are made of different materials, and as they get closer to the corner, they become more whole. So, 2 hands are made of nails. 1 hand I didn't make out of anything. So does another and another. And there's one that's made of pencils in the corner. Now, let's go to the next one. I drew this one, I think, early this year. I drew another one with the dragon and slowly made the background. I did not add wings to this one, however. Now let's go to the next, if you want to keep. Okay, now I'll go to the next one. This one was the early drawing of what you saw earlier, or not early, but later drawing. I didn't finish it though. I might make some time lapses in the future of me finishing some of these drawings off, but all that depends. Next we have another one which this year, not too long ago, started drawing this. I think I was trying to base it off the Indominus Rex off the new Jurassic World movie that happened earlier this year. Yeah, and it was it was right after the day of the movie came out. I drew this, but I didn't get to finish. Now let's see if I can shadow this a little. There we go, that's better. Hope you can see that better this time. Yeah, right now I was gonna make like a lake under it. Now let's look at the sketchbook, which is even is slightly newer. I drew a pumpkin and half a dinosaur. Now there was more. The other half though is in my classroom. It's on the other side of one of the pages I used to draw for a project for chemistry a while ago. Now this is I did test drawings of a robot or a mannequin, and it slowly went through more stages of drawings of itself getting more complicated. And on the other side was a sketch of a sauropod. It took me about 10 minutes to draw this. But it was the first test of drawing a sauropod, since I don't draw sauropods too much. Sorry that's crumpling a little. I usually, it fell in my room and it was messy. Yeah. I was on the floor for a while. And I've been recently writing a book. And this would explain it. The reason why it's called Enoch is Enoch. They put yeah, there we go. If that's better at all. Some of it's better. Well, basically, that's a character from a character I put into a new story I've been writing, a book I've been writing. I might read the book in the future whenever it gets better and make it into a video. Maybe even show my face in the future. But for now, no. As well as it's on the other side, it shows different scenes and different facts about the new book I am writing. Now, it looks very complicated at the moment. Sorry. Dropped it. Okay. Can you get... Okay. There we go. So this right here is a close-up of the face of the let's just call it creature, or for the first part of the book, antagonist. that drives our main character insane, literally. Next is a part of a scene where he re-meets his antagonist, but it's only signs of it. It's a picture of the claw mark, a scene of the book where he finds a tree with claw marks on it, right in front of him after he hears a long scratch. These are the that's the tooth of the creature, and the creature is called Tall Golem. Incisor tooth. That's another picture I drew of it. And there's a claw, the finger claw. They're about that size too, which is basically about 2 to 3 inches long. Now Cain, that's the main character's name, and that's the back of the compass picture, and that's the creature in a better picture. I think I think some marker went through the paper, so it looks like it has a bikini on, but it really didn't. Just to let you know. And the Tall Golem is about 7 to 8 feet tall. Now next, this is the cover. I'm not finished yet, but this is so far of the cover of my book. I've not finished. Let's focus. There. And as you can see, there's a hand at the bottom, if you can see it, and the top, that's upside down. The hand at the bottom, that is representing the Tall Golem's hand. The compass plays a major role in the book. And the forest background displays the main scene and setting of the entire story in my book. And now we go to this next one. This was a test drawing with shadowing I did. I drew a hand. Yes, it looks a little weird, but I was just practicing. I might finish it up later too in a time lapse. Now here's one I've been making for a while. It's a 3-part paper. And it's the biggest drawing I've done. Not biggest ever, but biggest recently. And as you can see, this is a scene of a Torosaur, or Styracosaur, can't remember which I drew of, being chased by a T-Rex. I'm not sure if they were in the same time period. I just drew, and I was drawing, and I drew a misshaped thing, and I just turned it into another drawing. I haven't finished it yet either. There's the Torosaur. There's the T-Rex. Trees in the background too. Okay, and next newest one in comparison to these would be this one. I was just sketching, trying to practice, trying to draw a sauropod running. Did not work. I might fix that later too. This was for a project of a class. I was drawing a castle gate for my map. Did not finish it either. Might finish it later. It actually looks good in 3-dimensional. This was a test of an iguanodon. Did not finish either. Another one, hadn't finished, of an iguanodon. Might turn into a different dinosaur in the future. Same thing here. Yeah, the arm, the circles, and the lines are actually just like part of the structure of the actual line of the arm. This was a more complete iguanodon drawing that I drawn, and it's one of my favorites that I've done. Here's another thing from the picture of the robots earlier. More complete though, in several different parts, different leg models and arm models. There's the next step up from the last one we saw, with wiring and more framework, and same thing here, but now it has a cover. Now I can darken it so you don't see a whole bunch of like glaring on the graphite. Or lead, depends on what pencil you use. This is a practice of an iguanodon running. Hadn't finished it yet, but in the process. Now here's a Monolophosaurus, small agile carnivore. Not small, but small in terms of the most of the bigger giant ones, smaller than them, about the size of a Utah raptor almost, which are about 25 feet long. Anyway, Monolophosaurus, hadn't finished it yet either. Now this one I'm proud of, Carnotaur. I'm really proud of this one. I recently did this one. Literally, I finished it, more of it just today. I haven't finished it quite. There's a few pieces I still haven't done yet. But that's a Carnotaur. Okay, one more. We have one more. I drew this for a project literally for like 5 minutes today. It took me 5 minutes to draw this. And it's based off of the Underground Railroad from the. I was doing a project about an essay about the Underground Railroad from the when slavery was around. Not gonna get into that discussion because I don't want any future comments to be negative. Although I do think this is a drawing I made of a scene of one of the pathways and routes that they take in the underground pathway. Oh, and that is all I have at the moment. So, so this will be Noah, Commander Noah, Commander In, or the X-34 signing out. Peace out.